Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing with our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldrude. In the last episode, we pushed through most of the Imperial territory that remained, so we've got them separated into Bisnotic here, and then Fondor, Typhera, and Yagdal over there. So what we're going to be doing today is finishing off the Empire. The Empire will no longer exist after this. They technically control the Maw, but we can't get there, and they can't do anything there. So it's not a problem. So we have this fleet at Telesia, which is defending against any attacks from the Viscount over here at Bothawai. We're going to have to take that out sooner than later if we can. But what I really want to do is have some fun, and I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. But yeah, so I think we're going to go for Biss first. Then when we have Biss and Odic, we can just move our forces down this way without opening ourselves to attack, because the Yavitha don't unlock until Era 5, and there's no air progression set up right now in this playthrough. But hopefully we'll be able to have that in for the next LP, which will be the CSA. But yeah, so let's not be Malrude back in here.
Constructing unit.
Get some IPVs. Everybody likes IPVs. I especially like IPVs for fighting the New Republic. There we go. Alright, so let's get back into it and move Swissport as a starting unit for us, as our Pathfinder. So I don't think there's going to be too much left to do in the Imperial territory. I feel like most of their stuff is dead already. But that is just me.
Come across enemy units. Star Destroyer standing by.
Choose your reinforcements.
Hopefully I'll be a bit more careful this episode than last episode, but Supremacy, hop on in. You've won. Trandoshan Trainwrecked. You've also won. Immolation, you are also going to win. And Invid Storehouse, another winner. Everyone's a winner. Spartan's Pride. There we go. And you're going to come up behind and destroy everything they have left there. Oh no. Okay, I think that it stopped because it's leaving, yeah. When it's spinning in place like that, it's usually starting to charge up. It's calling back its fighters, I think. Yeah, so I think that TIE fighter was coming back to it so it could retreat. Because units that have the single unit retreat ability, they have to wait for their fighters to come back. It's basically a way to stop people from building like 50 quasars, jumping them in, spewing the fighters out, then retreating them and bringing in their main force. Because that would be kind of horseshit, is I think the technical term for it. And we try to limit the horseshit. How long has it been since we had a raid? A long time. I don't think there's anything that can crash with that. But... Alright, so... Wait a minute. No, never mind. Never mind.
They're in this direction. Order, sir.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright,
Setting course.
Enemy base shields up.
Order acknowledged. Reporting. Over there.
I'm gonna see what's up there, see if that's like the...
Yes, Commander. Moving
the
out.
thing.
Form up. There they are. Ready. Ready. Moving out.
There was
Standing by. Heading
several months ago, I think it was for the anniversary, for the 12th anniversary of the mod,
out. Moving out.
we did a live stream where it was myself and some of the other developers just playing some skirmish, and I kind of want to do that again. The anniversary of the mod is in June, so that wouldn't be coming up for a while, but maybe I'll see if I can get everyone together for something at some point, because I do want to get back into the community matches too, so that'll definitely be a thing, but just for like a fun dev team thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Alright, there's a trillion ATSTs around again.
Ready to receive orders. Engaging. Let's go. I have the target in sight.
You're going to come around and you're going to destroy that.
On my way, Cap. Destination set. Heading out.
Moving to coordinates.
That should, I think, really only be one per company for artillery.
Ready for your orders, sir.
Probably all artillery and ATSTs and then scale down from that.
Reporting. Ready. Commencing attack.
I copy. On my way, Cap. Reporting.
Open fire. Artillery online. Yes. Attack that target. Yes. Attacking target. I copy. Affirmative. Fire at will.
Walker moving out.
Yes, sir. Beginning.
Is your range really not long enough to hit that?
Reporting. As you wish, General. Moving
Gotta go that close.
in. Yes.
I thought I'd adjusted that. Oh well. I can still fix it.
Reinforcement point contested.
Ready. Right away.
Roger that. On my way. Order acknowledged. Moving to position.
AT-AT ready. Moving out.
When the artillery and the AT-AT
Form up. Moving
have the
to
same
coordinates.
range, that's not
Bombing run available.
ideal.
Armor transport ready.
Awaiting orders. Fire.
Okay, so artillery and infantry work is probably the top priority.
Reporting in.
Talked about that a little bit in the last episode,
The enemy base shield is
as far as the
offline.
next stuff to do for the ground combat reworks.
Roger that. All out troops. Initiate bombing run. Awaiting your orders. Let's move out. Let's go. Ready. Copy. Keep going. I copy. This way. Over there.
Alright, they're all coming around this way, so let's
Right away.
make sure they can't get to the artillery.
Coordinates.
Right, get back there.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Oh well.
Copy.
It's fine if they walk into you.
Copy.
Yes. Affirmative, sir. Acknowledged. Attacking. Target.
Unit destroyed.
Destination.
With the rockets, the ATSTs are quite strong against other vehicles. Seems like.
Ready. Proceeding to target. On my way, sir. Walker moving out. AT-AT ready. Target acquired. I'll copy.
Alright, we'll finish off the base,
Transport ready.
and then we'll get you to go just down the road there and take out those two ATSTs. We'll use the bombing run on you. Is that going to be able to hit? Yeah, it is.
As you wish, General.
I thought the cliff might block too much of it, but it didn't. You were all there, you all saw.
Commencing attack.
Here we go. There's Biss and...
Moving out.
almost.
Reporting in. Heading out.
There we go. So yeah, Biss is done. Odic is next. Lost some stormtroopers and TIE crawler.
System control achieved.
Let's finish this off.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right away.
Same thing over again, so
IPV
I feel like that was probably worth the auto-resolve there.
Vehicle in
Nope,
production.
hold on. You there.
Construction complete. Invasion commencing.
There we go. But yeah, I've still got to convert a lot, or all of the Art of War events over into the Lua script for the CSA playthrough. Because we are going to be trying to do air progressive. If not, then I'll try to get at least whatever we need for that LP done. Like prioritize. I want to get everything done, but I mean how we prioritize it. Because ultimately the goal is for the whole mod to be finished. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have all that ready. If not, it'll just be like a single era playthrough again, which I'd rather not do. But the CSA doesn't really change as the eras progress, so it's not super important as far as what we'd see from that faction. It'd just be nice to see more stuff from all the factions. So let's see what we can do. This is all economic. I mean, barracks aren't economic, but you know what I mean. Probably should have just used that on the bunker over there. Oh well. There'll be another one ready by the time we finish the base. Apparently not. I overestimated their defenses. Really, I just underestimated the cooldown on that. You'd think I'd know it a bit better by now. Okay, you're just gonna shoot the ground. I have no intention of going anywhere near you. Hi. Oh, you survived. You are a bold one. You're no longer a living one, but you were a bold one.
System control achieved.
Let's go. IPV reporting. Copy that.
Beginning construction.
Sorry, I just thought of a joke I don't want to share with the class.
Location confirmed. IPV
Just a depressing joke, not anything bad.
Building under construction.
Alright, we have all these IPVs now, which is what we need.
Construction complete.
You're going to join that fleet, though. And you're going to join there. I was kind of hoping the New Republic would take out Yegdal, but they haven't, because they're a bunch of dicks. So... wait. There we go.
Order confirmed.
Alright, this is it. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, fuck, they have Vondar. Never mind.
Brigade standing by.
This is mostly the Empire's end. I'm sure the New Republic will be able to handle that. They won't be so, like, wrapped up in their anti-Maldrude ways that they won't forgive us for this.
Use your reinforcements.
Coming around.
We've located the enemy.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements.
Okay, see, look at this. This is what you're for.
Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out. Let's go. Heading to destination.
I used to think I liked Raidu,
We're moving out.
but I think I'm Fondor of Greater Maldrude. No? No? No. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. That was offensive. Ah, you stupid. I wonder how much any of these individual acclimators have been in the series. Because they... it's not that the Empire is building that many more of them. It's just that they survive and escape. I do want to make the single unit retreat ability a little bit more common on some ships. Because it's pretty much ubiquitous in the Empire of the Hand. But in other factions it's very rare. And there's some other abilities that are fairly rare in the mod that I'd like to put in a few more places. Like the micro jump ability is on one ship, I think, So I don't think anyone really knows it's in the mod unless they play a lot of Empire of the Hand, which I don't think anyone does, which makes me sad. So play more Empire of the Hand unless you want me to be sad.
Heading out.
Right, you can go there.
Construction.
Oh, look at that. They're going to invade Kothwa. Or Kothwes. Kothawai. HV guns are almost done. Corellia doesn't actually need it anymore.
Cancel.
What I was going to do last episode, though, before stuff got invaded, was turn this into Advanced Vehicle Factory Central. The problem with all of that, though,
Beginning construction.
is that, you know what, you're going to be Advanced Vehicle Factory Central, too. Yeah, so the problem with all of that is that, it's all going to get
Started.
killed by the New Republic now, so that's unfortunate too. Let's actually check history. Planets Empire is really tanking there. Military New Republic is significantly higher, which is still not that high compared to what is just 4 planets, unless stuff is retreated from the Empire to the Maw. And you know what? I'm not going to look anywhere else, but just out of pure curiosity.
Constructing.
I just want to see it's at the Maw.
Construction
Star
complete.
Destroyer reporting in.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm not going to look at anything else in the galaxy, I just kind of want to see what was here. So they do have a sizable force at the Maw, we just can't get to it. Now before I cheat... There we go. We're good? Yeah, no cheating. Alright, Fondor...
Invasion commencing.
I did turn that on at the end of our Aridu playthrough that we just did, for the last probably 20% of it, just to sort of see what was going on with the AI. And I don't think we're going to do that this time. I know there were a few people who didn't quite love that when I did it last time. It was more of an experimental thing, so
Heading out.
I won't do it this time.
On my way, sir.
Unit capacity.
Right away.
Sensor.
That's why I was talking about that replay thing. I think that was last episode.
Give me a time.
I'm recording this episode and last episode at the same time. There's a look behind the curtain there,
To that
but
area, sir.
Construction complete.
I copy. Reporting. Heading
breaking the fourth wall, if you will.
Affirmative. Affirmative, sir. Destination set.
Oh. I guess this is all economic stuff, too. The more you get into the last bits of their territory, the more that'll happen. Which does make it kind of anticlimactic. When we do building restructuring, get at their structures. So, okay, so the thing that was funny about that joke was that I said restructuring, and that is both a term for when we redo the stuff and change, I guess, the general layout behind. See, that kind of is building related. The general layout of how buildings fill their roles, but it's also because they're structures. So, yeah. Yeah.
Move out.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. I'll do these ones because I was thinking that I'd end the episode after taking over the Empire, but it's only been 20 minutes and we only have this planet and the next one left, so I have a hard time thinking they'll be any more
Choose your
difficult.
Reinforcements.
Swissport,
Shortly.
Invid,
Reinforcements en route.
Advancing.
IPVs. Alright, we need something that can kill an acclimator. So, Supremacy? Yeah, that seems appropriate. Then let's get Guppy.
Moving out.
Brad.
Heading out. Awaiting orders.
Did you do it? Okay, I'm proud of you. I wasn't sure if you could pull it off, but
Awaiting your orders.
I was
Awaiting
hoping.
your command. Your command, sir. Full speed. Commander. Move out. Reporting in.
What is that carrot? Like, you just... Okay. Well,
We've got them on scopes. Form up. Destroy.
oh god. I think another one's down.
Sir, I've got
Boom. Just helpful sound effects for you, you know. Alright.
Construction complete.
So these should be fairly simple.
Invasion commencing. Order acknowledged. Choose your reinforcements.
Order acknowledged.
We need to change the ATTE and I think the ATAP to the actual mass driver
Commander.
cannons that they would have had.
Starting.
But that's more of a weapon retooling kind of change, which should be soonish,
Construction complete.
because that'll probably be what we do after the artillery roll updates and the infantry project stuff starts.
Commander.
And some of this stuff might end up being done for the ground updates on a faction by faction basis. So it might be applied in some places before it's applied in others, which isn't the ideal way to do it. Ideally, you want everything done at the same time. But it's the best way to test stuff, usually. And, are you going after the...
Our base is under attack.
Because it lets us test things before it's applied everywhere. And then if we are planning to redo some part of the mod, it can get applied without wasting our time, because a lot of what we want to do is make things a bit more modular in the mod, so that we can focus on different stuff and have more frequent releases with everything. The biggest offender for that right now, though, is Ascendancy, which realistically would benefit from the most frequent releases, but which hasn't had a release for a while because we were focusing on ICW, and then as we've shifted back focus onto Ascendancy for the next release of Ascendancy, that's when everything with my mom started really going bad. But we're on the right track, I think, for a proper release soon enough.
Moving out. As you wish, General. Attack that target. Right away. You go order. Yes, Commander. Now. I copy. Moving out. Heading out. All out. On my way, sir.
Alright, you can go over there and help. You guys don't actually need to. You're fine here. It's just you guys that don't want to go and help.
Reporting. Attacking target. Fire at will. Awaiting orders. Yes. Yes, Commander. Let's move out.
No, you're fine. You don't have to keep going.
Affirmative, sir.
You got a buddy coming in.
Attacking. Let's go.
Actually, I won't even do anything about that. We're just gonna
Copy.
let these guys do their job.
Keep going.
We'll use the bombing run on the
Report.
on this bunker,
Yes, Commander.
or we won't. No, because you're gonna destroy the whole thing. Never mind.
Going. Target acquired. Ready. Commencing attack.
So
Reporting. This way. 88. Weapons armed.
yeah, you can just chase those down. Actually, you can go after that.
Reporting in. Targeting at maximum firepower.
No, you can. Come on, you're fine. It's okay.
Over there.
Who's a good boy?
Warm up. Acknowledged. Right away. Awaiting your orders. Destination. Support fire.
We are victorious.
All right,
Fallout.
here goes.
Tactical battle imminent.
What a surprise! There's acclimators here. So I guess we'll always be able to use the Empire as like a
Choose your reinforcements.
a tool to judge the other faction's strength by on the graph, because we know what was at the Maw, and that'll probably never change.
Let's move out.
Because I don't think they're producing anything there. Because the planet's locked, so I don't know if they actually can. Like, it's under their control, because there's stuff that spawns there. And then I think some stuff can retreat there, but nothing should show up there. Let's get those engines. They're down. Engines are down there. Alright, so that's it.
The enemy has been defeated.
Alright. Let's do it.
En route. We're moving out.
Invasion commencing.
They actually got to the 3 structures. They do have Von Dark, but I think even if we were to go for it, the New Republic is probably going to be able to destroy that. Or not destroy the planet. They're not going to destroy the planet. They're probably going to be able to get to the planet and take it over before we do.
At maximum unit capacity.
This is a map that I don't particularly like. I think it would make a decent skirmish map with some editing, but for GC, it's
Constructing.
not ideal.
Construction complete.
I wouldn't even say it's
On my way, sir.
anywhere near ideal. It's bad. Can you actually get here? Without
Yes.
boiling to death?
Walker moving out. Form up. Over there.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so that's a no.
Squad, advance.
It's a hard no.
Awaiting orders. Engines activated. Receiving orders. Yes, Commander. Affirmative, sir. Copy.
Orders, sir.
I copy. Lancet targeting. Heading for attack position. Attack.
I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to send them into the base. Nuke some stuff. Maybe if you start here and then cut the map off there and there.
Available.
That'd be fairly small.
Squadron moving out.
Ready for orders.
Lancet proceeding. Command received.
Commencing
Reporting. As you wish, General. Right away. Reporting. Fire. Open fire. Right away. Moving out. Attack that target. Yes, Commander. Moving out. Yes, sir. Attacking target. Heading out.
Okay, you are getting shot at.
Yes, Commander. Let's move out.
So get back to a place where you're not getting shot at. I think that's going to be our first step there. You guys are okay back here? Yeah.
AT-AT ready.
So maybe I'll actually do garrisons first.
All out troops.
I feel like that's the
Let's go.
easiest opportunity, but a lot of that would be part of the restructuring.
Keep going. Ready.
So yeah, that probably won't happen just yet.
Armor transport ready. This way. Lancet standing by.
Okay, you guys are going to go track stuff down.
Reporting in. Over there. Acknowledged.
Go blow those up. You blow this up. And that will do it. I mean, there's still other units floating around, but
Artillery reporting.
that's it for their structures.
Fire at will. Roger that. Destination set. Ready for orders. Over there. Engines activated.
Where, oh where, did that ATSD go?
As you wish. Cut through them.
Okay, you were trying to hide in a bunker. That's not going to work for you because you are a tank.
At the ready.
Fun fact.
Squadron moving out. Ready to receive orders. Lancet proceeding. Awaiting your orders.
Alright, let's drop some troops. And you can keep walking. Because the troops are just here to build this. This is such a trap.
Complete.
Move out.
Bombing run.
Need weather-resistant troops.
Walker moving out.
That'll show them.
Command received.
What if I could like land some troops back there?
Destination ahead.
Should try that.
Let's move out.
I don't know why I just thought of it, but I hated Skype.
Let's go.
I'm really glad I don't have to have that open anymore.
Keep going.
Now it's just Discord. Moving to Discord was,
Right away.
from Skype specifically,
Moving out.
so much better. Because I only used Skype for like actual mod team stuff. We couldn't have a public
Yes.
kind of Skype chat. I think we talked about doing that once, but
Let's go. Keep
it's
going.
not a
Yes, sir.
not a great platform for that.
Receive orders.
Okay, well that's rude.
Come. Affirmative, sir.
Roger. Right away. Spread out, men.
You're literally the last part of the Empire. Can you stop?
Reporting in. Moving
Here.
to that area, sir.
Now explode. There we go.
System conquered.
Alright, so I guess the smart thing to do is take Chardin. But if I don't want the episode title to be a lie, then I have to kind of go through Morja and Vondark. I can't.
Move out.
Yeah.
Construction complete.
Let's not be liars. We'll go take Vondark from the Empire. I don't even think we'll be able to hold on to it. I'm not going to take Morja. I'm just going to kill all the stuff in orbit of Morja, and then we're going to leave. Maybe. Where did you get a Nova Cruiser? Oh, it must have been one of the starting forces. Because that's what I used as placeholders for everything when I was setting up the starting forces on the air selection.
Reinforcements.
It had just spawned a Nova Cruiser everywhere. So I probably left one of them somewhere.
We shall be there shortly.
Sorry for breaking everyone's immersion.
Right away.
Ready for
I
battle.
copy.
I mean, it's happened with the New Republic, so it's
Moving out.
not unheard of, but it's not intentional either. Immolation,
Intercepting.
Invid Storehouse, IPV, 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 IPV.
Reporting. Star Destroyer standing by. Star
Okay,
Destroyer
take out the structure.
I'm on them.
Shipyard.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Open fire. The lasers are our target. Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command.
Locking on.
Your command, sir.
Nowhere to
Awaiting
run.
your command.
Enemy
Commander,
spotted.
attack that target. Our target priority is the laser pass.
I have
Reporting
them
in.
now.
Right, you almost have that.
Roger that. Attacking target.
Watch for enemy ships. Sir,
Form up. Destroyer here.
go after them.
Copy.
Right, they're retreating. Not like actual retreating, but like sort of retreating.
I copy.
Possibly thinking they're going to help the station? I don't think
The
so.
lasers are our target. Reporting.
Who knows what's going through their mind? Oh, actually I do. Destroy unit patron Swissport. It wants to destroy Swissport.
Star Destroyer
There we go.
standing
So,
by.
I know what's going through their mind.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
On target.
Yes, Commander.
He's about to be
Cannons
destroyed.
armed.
Coming around.
Awaiting orders.
Eliminating target. Pursuing enemy
Awaiting
forces.
your orders.
Awaiting orders. Taking them out. I've got them in my sights.
Awaiting your command.
With all the X-Wing stuff coming out with, is it Wave 3 of V2? That has all the Clone Wars stuff. That'll make it really easy for us to do the stats. Because when I started doing the fighter rebalancing, I was basically converting from X-Wing stats as a starting point in some other sources. But I don't think I had any Clone Wars ships at that point. So it made it... I had to make up stuff. Which I don't have to anymore.
Roger that. Moving out. Form up.
Like, there's still adjustments that got made afterwards, but that was just the starting point. I've been thinking about buying one of the
Ready for command, sir.
one of the miniatures from either X-Wing or Armada, just to keep on my desk somewhere, or in my room somewhere, just as an ornament, a background for live streams, because I have the camera now. So it's technically, I can technically write it off as a business expense, is where I'm going with that.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Our launch tray is gone.
Standing by.
Awaiting your orders. The lasers are our target.
Ready to go, sir.
He won't be around much longer.
Awaiting your command. Your command, sir. Firing. Heading out. Engaging the enemy.
Alright, they're retreating, but we've killed everything of... Yeah, everything they actually have that can retreat is dead. So, good. Good, good, good. Alright, let's check what that was in terms of their forces. That was actually not much, so that's good, because it means there's a lot of cleaning up to do.
IPV
Alright,
reporting.
you guys are just gonna chill there.
Building started. Tactical battle imminent.
That's a lot of ATSTs we have there. Nothing else. Monocultures are bad for this reason. This is why I'm not a guard. Oh, ATPTs.
Yes, sir. Scouting.
That makes it all better.
Ready to go. On my way.
That's why I'm not a gardener, is where I don't know if I finished that sentence. I wasn't paying attention.
Awaiting orders. On the move.
I'm recording this at like 3:30 a.m., so I have no idea how much sense I'm making. But for this episode and the last episode, I've been just really enjoying myself. So if no one else likes these episodes, I'm okay with it, because this has been just
Engaging enemy.
such fun.
Fire.
Oh, okay, that actually did no damage.
Target acquired.
Well, we're all gonna blow up.
Always ready, sir. Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Affirmative.
That AoE.
Enemy sighted. Enemy spotted. Reporting in. Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders. Fall out. Let's move out.
Unit destroyed.
Copy.
There's more of them. Nope, those are regular
Coordinates.
infantry.
Keep going. This way.
Is under attack.
Now Gallifreys are landing in there. They're actually quite small.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Over there.
Okay, we gotta walk on them.
Scouting. Hostile. Attack. Yes, Commander. Open fire.
Look at that overshooting going on there. Just the absolute worst aim anyone has ever had.
Vehicle factory destroyed.
Fire at will. Attacking.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, sir. Ready to go. On my way. Awaiting orders.
Disperse!
Always ready, sir. Scanning area. Affirmative. Reporting in. Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
Warm up.
Unit destroyed.
On the move. Targeting.
There. Shoot them!
Unit destroyed.
Okay, you can't shoot them.
Destroyed.
Alright, so that poses what we're gonna call a problem. A definite problem. Killed some commandos.
System lost.
So you know, that was worth it. Alright, going for Vondark.
IPV reporting.
Keep going.
Keep going! Oh no.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, we are ending the Empire this episode.
Incoming.
Choose your reinforcements.
They don't have a station here.
Let's move out. Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out. Let's go. Location confirmed.
You considered moving out?
Moving to coordinates. Order confirmed.
At maximum unit capacity.
Roger.
Alright, Billy Joel.
We've got them on scopes. Attack commencing. Destroy the engines.
The clamour works in the grocery store. Getting blown up for Sunday.
Direct fire on the engines. Destroyer here.
Alright, they're gonna try to leave. No leaving is allowed. Someone already left, so I realized that, but no one else is allowed to leave. Okay, that guy was allowed to leave.
Star Destroyer standing by. Open fire. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Boom.
Yes, Commander.
Do 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 do. Another one down. Wait a minute, all these are real units. Why would I let them get away? This is when, if I had opened the reinforcement pool earlier and I was better at editing, or edited anything, I'd overlay in the arms of the angels with zooming in on the reinforcement pool where my interdictor is. But just imagine I did that, and that's what the video is supposed to be right now.
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way, sir. Destination set.
At
Order
maximum
acknowledged.
unit capacity.
Form up. Fallout troops.
We've come across enemy units.
Okay, it's dead.
Over there. Reporting. This way.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, Commander. Over there.
Copy. Let's move out.
Have you considered moving out?
Sensor node constructing.
Ready. AT-AT ready.
Construction complete.
Rolling out. Moving to position. Moving.
Where are your two structures?
On my way.
The last of the Imperials.
Armor transport ready. Ready.
That's a bunker.
Moving out. Right
It's not
away.
quite the same.
Order acknowledged. Heading out.
This is probably where a sensor array is.
All out. Reporting in. Acknowledged.
Choose your
I'm gonna test that
reinforcements.
theory.
Heading out.
That game theory.
I copy.
Brigade standing by. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Alright,
This way.
go tell us.
Reporting.
Go T-Mobile. Go AT&T.
Armor ready.
I'm not actually rooting for these things, I just said go tell us and then decided to list other carriers. Most of whom I despise on a personal level. Just a deep-seated hatred.
Waiting your orders.
Alright,
Construction
that's almost gone. Some Bothans floating around. Oh my god, there's nothing there.
Form up.
I think there was supposed to be something there. I'm gonna say I was right anyways.
Activated.
I think something was supposed to be there.
bombing run available.
Let's go.
What just bombed us?
Active. Use the order. Commencing bombing run. Keep going. This way.
Oh, that's what the beeping was. You exist.
Over there.
Right.
Attack. Stop it. Fire. Proceeding to target.
Awaiting orders. Blast them out.
Attacking. I copy. Open fire. Reporting. On my way, sir. I copy. Firing. Support fire ready.
Alright, is that it? Is there no more Empire?
Receiving orders.
I think so. Oh wait, there's still an Empire over there. Oh god.
Yes.
Destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Order moving out. Have you reached that? Affirmative, sir. Attack that target.
Where are you going?
Right away.
Come get blown up.
Target.
Come get blown up.
Moving out. Heading
There we go. He got blown up. Alright, and like I said, this was less about actually wanting to hold on to this planet,
Heading to
and more about wanting to
This way.
end the Empire.
Construction complete.
Hey, got there. Alright, so I think that's actually going to do it for today's episode, though. We did end the Empire, and it took the entire episode like I thought it would. So, yeah, that was nice. But you can see here, this meeting point for the three remaining factions. We have the New Republic, us, and the Empire of the Hand. So in the next episode, we're going to try to make our way through some New Republic territory. They still have people over Kessel, which is just horrible of them.
Building started.
And we are building up more of our ground stuff. So you know what? Let's
Vehicle in production.
get that going.
Training troops.
You're gonna get those. And who else are we gonna do stuff with there, though, eh, bud?
Beginning construction.
Well, we'll queue stuff up as it's needed.
Constructing unit.
Get some more. Get some more of those. Kua.
Constructing unit.
Here, get some of those. Yeah, I don't think we actually need a second army just because of the way the game's progressed. But yeah, if we can take, let's say, Shardan and Bothawai and Kothlis back, and maybe like Rhodia and Ryloth, I think that's probably the direction we're going to go. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I will see you next time. Bye.